started. Joe Elvis, and we got good news for you. We just running none other than Clyde the very same. You know, the big-time operator who knows showbiz through and through? See, Clyde says he's coming direct over to confer with you. He's assured us that for $1,000, we can get on the Ed Sullivan TV show. Some sort of big talent gig, like I said, on TV. If we can get on there, he's a sure big done deal in the world of entertainment. In fact, Clyde tells us he just this morning was on the phone talking with Mr. Sullivan.
What do you mean Mr. Sullivan is gone?
But something does seem fishy to me, Joe Elvis. Just can't put my finger on it.
You done prove it again, Will. You is a real airhead, man. Don't you know Ed Sullivan been off TV airtime like 20, 30 years by now? In fact, Ed Sullivan is probably long in his grave to boot by now. That Clyde Ertle, either he is a crook or he just been done living in the hills way too long. Oh, speak of the devil, here comes Clyde now. Hey, let's us have a little fun with him for sure.
There you guys are as I breathe. Looky, Joe Elvis. Have the boys done tell you about the lucky break I get arranged for you? The Ed Sullivan Show, that big deal on TV on Sunday nights, no less. I can get you on that show. Already got a say-so from Mr. Sullivan his very self. All you needs is about $1,000 up front cash. And hell, if you guys is a bit short of cash, just about any bank will payroll you a nice loan.
Sure enough, Clyde. Well, sure do look like our ship arrived. You got us the surest shooting break of a lifetime. You can count on us boys on climbing aboard.
What you mean there's no Mr. Sullivan? That he's gone? This is the 47th time I've called, honey, and that's just today. I'm staring at his picture right now. I know he must be available. Look, you tell his people I've got a band down by me that'll knock your socks off. And I got $3,000 for Mr. Sullivan waiting in a gunny sack for him. It's a good band we got here. Thank you, sweetie. No question about it, Joe Elvis. Why, did these boys rightly inform you that just today I was talking on my bell with Mr. Sullivan himself? He is truly eager to have you on his show. Hell, already heard about you.
But one thing, Clyde, you got to get together a portfolio on us. We want Mr. Sullivan to give a big rundown about us on TV, right? Like where we done performed already and such.
Good to see you boys are so cheery with smiles and laughs and all over your good fortune. But looky, a portfolio of such a nature, that would run you another 500 balloons for that service. And the big time, everything costs money, boys.
Woo-wee, Clyde. Sounds like throwing around a lot of cash. 1,000 here, 500 when the dude turns his back.
Well, surely, you're playing under the big tent now, boy. Not them sawdust gin mills or some barn where they sweep the cow pies in a corner, sees. On the fast side of the street, everything costs money, lad.
And don't forget, Joe Elvis, we got to put it to Mr. Sullivan that we insist on first or at least second place in his talent lineup that night we gonna be on his show.
Right, good idea, Verge.
Well, boys, a whole lot to demand. First or second place is ordinarily reserved for some big movie star, someone well known in an opera or symphony. But for another 1,000 smackaroos up front, I might swing it for you.
And I seen on Ed Sullivan once that one singer they put on at the very start of the show, and then also they put him on with the very last act. Kind of a nice double dip, Clyde. That'd be real nice if we could all get us such a double header. How about it?
Well, look at boys, that a whole lot to ask. But considering another 500, practically chicken feed in the big time, I sure got a hunch you can count on it, no question. Heck, don't want to sound like I was bragging on myself, but going way back, it is true Mr. Sullivan actually owed me a favor or two. Tell you what, if you can come up with a tiny package of, say, $3,000 in my mint and give me a month or so, I'll keep in touch with you. Meantime, seeing you is going on the road, and call you up, drop of a hat, as soon as wine I got it total in the bag for you. But I would needs cash now, total visible up front, before I can even scratch the surface. Don't you guys forget, cash today could be a day too late.
Well, tell you what, Clyde. Sounds real fine. Let us put our heads together and think it over in our minds. Don't call us. We sure will call you hurry up pronto as soon as we can get $3,000 in a gunny sack. Or we'll drop you a line. Okay?